Football, football, football. I always got to use something different every time for you.
Yeah, I love that you do. All right. I didn't even bring up the
The
bracket.
bracket, yeah, man. So football happened.
Football did indeed
I
happen.
was thinking since it's the playoffs, would you want to add a little, you know, fun to it? If we get the exact score, the exact point differential correct, is that another point for us?
Oh, okay. I like that.
All right.
Let me bring up what the scores were.
You got a pin? We should have done. I should have had you grab me one beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another, the old pinky's still there.
I
Maybe.
think it's back
Oh,
here.
okay.
I'll get it.
So just so you guys know, while he's getting
Oh,
that,
shit.
while he's getting that, I have four atomic wings from Wingstop. At least I hope it's four. I told them four. Yeah, it's just four. Thank God.
No, I got 20. You got to eat all 20.
So that'll be fun.
All right. So we had Rams and Panthers. So I got to watch all of these games, which was very fun. This game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you said Rams would win by 12. Guess what old Casey said?
What'd you say?
Rams by 6. Yeah.
Ooh,
Old point for old Casey. Don't know how we're gonna do this because we're different orders, but we'll make it work.
yeah,
Then 49ers Eagles.
yeah.
You said the Niners, I said the Niners. We both were right. I said them by 3, you said by 6.
And it was by four, five,
Yeah, 4.
four. Me, please.
I know you're an English major and I'm a comm major, so it's easy to mess with our math stuff. Nah, man.
Uh,
This one's gonna hurt. Bears Packers. I said Bears by 3 and you said them by 2, you fool.
mm,
How do you win a game by 2?
Safety.
Still, come on.
Missed field goals. It happens
It happens, but come on. All right, Texans Steelers.
today.
Okay. Bills and the Jags. We didn't guess a number, but I put Bills, you said Jags.
The Bills won by three.
Another point for old Casey. Patriots Chargers. I had the Patriots by 7 and you had them by 6.
Oh, they won by 13.
Ooh.
The Chargers were terrible, dude.
So that puts me at 5 and you at 0 so far, bud.
Yep.
This heart-shaped pizza's mine.
That's okay. I will get 1 point because there's no way the Steelers beat the Texans.
Well, we
No
both
way.
had we both had Texans because of JJ Watt's power.
Oh, I thought you went for old Aaron
No,
there.
I was like my heart was torn, but I went Texans and I had him by 8 and you had him by 10. So it'd
Okay.
be hilarious if the Steelers won.
It would be. We're gonna have to late plug in after that game
Yeah.
because it's kind of dependent on that.
Yeah. Do it when we get back from the movie. Well, if it's another game, probably when I get home, we could do it maybe.
Yeah, probably then.
All right.
So, okay. So next, it's gonna be 49ers at the Seahawks.
Okay. So I will say, since you told me about the injury, Seahawks.
Would you have picked Niners?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, Colin Kaepernick's pretty good, man.
Ooh. I'm also saying Seahawks.
All right. So I'll say Seahawks by 6.
7. 6, 7.
I got oh, there we go.
Mm.
Bears and the Rams. Oof, this is you gotta be torn.
Why is that?
Because it's our alma mater versus your
Mm.
favorite team. But we're both saying the Bears.
The Bears.
I don't think Corey Tripp can do it anymore. Who knows? I'll go with 3 again.
I wanted 3 this time.
You should pick first. It makes sense that you pick first because you know more about football than me.
Well, I'm being nice and letting you go first. Um,
Don't go 2.
Fine, 4.
There we go. right.
Then Bills Broncos.
Double B. Bills, Broncos, vibes. I'm gonna go with Bills, even though probably the Broncos are gonna take it, but I'll say Bills in I don't know, six.
All right. I'll say Broncos by 7.
Oh man, I'm not gonna do it that time.
And then we'll find out who play. Wait, how does this work?
It'll be the
Oh, yeah.
Houston, yeah,
So
versus
the
okay.
winner, yeah, the winner of Houston Pittsburgh will go against the Patriots. So we'll find out. All right. Is it
Oh,
wing time or how are
not.
we doing it?
Well, we haven't started up the regular one yet. I was going to tell you, I saw a rumor, an old rumor about your Milwaukee Bucks may be interested in John Morant. You got any opinions on that?
Yeah, I don't want him.
Yeah,
He seems like he uh, is maybe a little bit of trouble.
I think maybe he'd be better in a Milwaukee or an Indianapolis or which I mean, Pacers don't need him, but like there's rumors of Miami getting him. I'm like, boy, that seems like that'd be a terrible idea. But
Hmm.
like a Milwaukee and Oklahoma City, some of these smaller market teams, like Memphis is a small market, but it's also not a nice area, they say. So probably you want to stay away from there, but some of these other places. But he also just seems mad because the way they've treated him. So
Yeah,
new scenery might help him no matter where he goes.
true, true. I mean, I hope he gets it together for
Yeah.
sure.
And then I figure we'll just talk about the wings really quick. We'll do that to start the show. So people that don't listen to the YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we need an opening.
Yeah.
Hmm. Uh, I'm gonna be you this time.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Two Worlds Podcast. I'm Jake, and with me, as always, is the atomic wing to my Casey. It's Casey.
What's up, buddy?
We're in person.
Yeah. Hope it doesn't end as badly as last time.
Yeah. Well, I guess that all depends on these,
Yeah,
maybe.
true.
So yeah, Casey's hanging out with me today. We're going to see a movie after this, and he has
Nice.
some atomic
There we go.
wings
Four of them
from Wingstop.
and no water until after.
And as a reminder, oh, let me move this paper
Oh,
that's
sorry.
underneath of it. As a reminder, that is because Casey and I had a gentleman's bet going on the regular season for the NFL, on who had more correct picks in the winnings. So I won pretty handedly. Casey is now whooping me on the playoff
Yeah,
side of it.
when it matters, I'm like he's the Bills guy. Who's the Bills guy?
Josh Allen.
He's like Josh Allen. I'm Patrick Mahomes. Got him.
So yeah, should be a fun time, and we'll just get right in it. We do have a YouTube comment.
So really quick,
Uh,
when I eat these, do you think I should do one now, then one when we start the news, one when we start reviews, and then one when we do the Fantastic Four?
yeah,
All
that's
right.
fine. This is gonna be miserable for you.
Yep. I mean, like, the worst part is like this was my idea.
It was for sure. All right, so while you're taking a bite, Gerblaw chimed in on YouTube and he said, I haven't seen Superman still. Why should I or shouldn't I? Is it like Brightburn? He said, I was just thinking about this. Do you think the guy who watched Brightburn and went, that's the guy who should make our Superman movie, is the same guy who watched Watchmen and went, oops, that's our guy who should make our Superman movie? So I think I'm gonna let Casey's tongue settle a second. I think that you should watch Superman. I'm not even like a big James Gunn fan one way or the other. Um, I thought it was a fun movie. I liked the cast. I think the guy that played Superman did a really good job. Uh, I liked almost everything about it except for a couple of nitpicky comic things. So, I mean, as far as Superman movies go, I think you should give it a watch.
Like I know you, Nick, believe it or not. We grew up together. But so I know for a fact that you would like it because you like James Gunn. But and I will say too, he was just the producer of Brightburn. He wasn't the director, I'm pretty sure. And but he does a good it's fine. It's a fine movie. It's not that great, but perfectly fine. And I could see also someone seeing Zack Snyder's Watchmen and being like, this would be really he it's very accurate. It'd be he'd do a very good, accurate, nice looking Superman, even though his Man of Steel wasn't very good either.
Yeah. Didn't love Man of Steel myself, but man, there sure are a lot of people out there who did.
Like way too much.
How's the first wing, man?
It's hitting. I'll
Yeah.
say that. Yeah.
Yeah. How's the flavor though? Or can you even taste it?
It's just hot.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's nowhere near because I hear horror stories of the B Dub's hottest wing. It's not near that bad. Like, it's still palatable. I would have
Mhm.
a drink if I was allowed, but I'm
Sure.
not by my own rules.
Yeah, all of this is completely self-inflicted.
So
So.
one time I had this ghost pepper sauce I bought from this fancy grocery store. I'm like, I like hot stuff. I get it. On the back, it's like it can be used to get grease stains out.
Oh no.
Oh man, it'd melt you a new asshole. I'm not gonna lie.
I think like I have a pretty sensitive tongue. I feel like that would absolutely liquefy me.
Dude, you would hate it. I hated it, so I
Yeah.
already know you would. Like there's no flavor. It's just ghost pepper.
Right. All right. Well, now it's on to the news,
When
which means,
and then I said news, I start one too. All right.
yep.
All right.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, the juicy one.
Yummy, yummy wings. Tommy want wingy. All right, I'll do my bit of news and then I'll let Casey go through his. Not a ton this week. I'm sure everyone has seen it at this point. Sebastian Stan uh, is in talks and maybe confirmed at this point that he's joining the Batman 2.
Yeah, I think it might just be a rumor. There might be the actual thing, but it's supposed to be Harvey Dent.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's exciting.
yeah. I like him. So no matter who he plays, I think he'll do a good job.
Yep. And should be fun seeing Harvey Dent. And while we're on the subject of Sebastian Stan, they're recasting Aragorn in the upcoming Lord of the Rings movie, the Search for a Golem or whatever, because Vigo's too old. But they're also said Sebastian Stan is too old for this role, so he's not going to get it already.
Hmm, that is a bummer.
Yeah, I mean, after they said Sebastian Stan, I'm like, I could see it though.
I could see it. I just wanted Vigo. I
Yeah,
get it. I
yeah,
get that he's too old, but I still wanted it, damn it.
right. Um, I'll go with I'll go with some Marvel news. Marvel's eyeing Joe Keery. Oh yeah, you got that up there. Marvel's eyeing Joe Keery for an MCU role. I don't know if you have any guesses. He was James the Hare Harrington in Stranger Things. A lot of people are saying Harry Osborn. I also saw one rumor where they were saying Nova, Richard Rider Nova, but I've heard a lot of rumors for Nova, so I'm like, I'm not gonna hold my breath for anything with him.
Is that the guy that looks like John Ralphio and does the
Hmm.
bits with him? Okay.
Yeah, I really like him in that, so should be. If he is actually gonna be in it, I think it'd be pretty cool.
hmm
I don't really want him to be Harry because I'd like him to do more than just probably like one or two offs, but
Sure.
and plus, unless Secret Wars changes a bunch of stuff, Harry doesn't exist in that universe.
hmm
People,
Imagine it's just a shot-for-shot remake of like Spider-Man 3.
that would be hilarious. Speaking of, and this is like 100% a bullshit rumor that was like a Facebook post bullshit, but I'm going to talk about it anyway just for fun because you brought it up. Oh man, Dave Franco is gonna be in Secret Wars or this one after that as Green Goblin helping Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
James Franco?
Dave Franco, because James isn't allowed to act anymore because he got blacklisted.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it's not happening, but whatever.
Yeah, why would he do that?
Yeah, right?
Isn't
And
he a pedophile or something?
that's James.
Right, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
he got in trouble. It's like there's some people who are like, no, you didn't know her age, that type of thing.
Just look at her.
Um, Tatiana Maslany has left Marvel, won't play She-Hulk anymore. So I don't know if they fired her or she just quit it because I know she was very much like against some of the different political things Marvel's done. So maybe she's actually like not just talking her talk like Mark Ruffalo does.
I
But
heard that they left on good terms.
okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure, but
I actually liked that show, except for the ending. They just didn't know how to end the show, but I thought it was a pretty good show.
yeah, my main problem with it, and it's like I didn't watch it, so I mean, don't take my word for it, but was just the clips I've seen where it's like, oh, I hate you, but just the clips I've seen where there's a lot of her as She-Hulk, or as just Jin, and
Hmm.
not She-Hulk, where it's like in the comics, it's like she's She-Hulk all the time. I get you're paying an actress to act, you don't want to just have them do motion capture the whole time, but it's like we should have done motion capture for the majority.
Yeah, and also her She-Hulk looks just like her, pretty much.
Yeah. Though they should have added more beef. But
Yeah,
that's another talk.
he
Uh,
has opinions.
and then Sony, this is some Sony Spider-Man news. Sony's more open now to sharing its characters to Marvel Universe, and also Olivia Wildest. Olivia Wilde's Spider-Woman is no longer happening.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that was like a long time ago after she did what was it, Booksmart?
Hmm.
After she did that, people were like, "Oh yeah, she's gonna direct the Spider-Woman movie." And then it was one of those when Sony was like, "Yeah, do whatever you want." And then nothing ever happened because it's Sony doing that bullshit. And then Marvel's got plans for the symbiote universe coming up in the next Spider-Man Tom Holland trilogy. So, which
Cool. Wait, he's doing a whole new trilogy?
that's that's what they said. It could like which could be cool if you think about it. Since Secret Wars is happening, maybe they'll introduce his suit in Secret Wars. He'll get it from Toby or some bullshit on
Yeah,
accident.
that'd be pretty cool.
So I think that's where I'm seeing it kind of going. But believe it or not, they haven't returned my calls. So I don't know for sure. Um, so this is like something that you and me are excited about, and Nick will be excited about, but that'll probably be it. But Godzilla Minus Zero has a poster and a release date, November 3rd for Japan and November 6th in America. Hopefully, I'm not in the middle of harvest and I'm able to go see it.
Yeah, I hope so too. I did see the poster. I'm hyped.
Yeah, I mean the poster, it's not much,
Yeah.
but it's still I'm just super pumped for that because that movie is so good. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Um, here's some more fun little rumors and news. Wonder Woman is going to be in the Man of Tomorrow. Maybe that's the rumor. I guess James Gunn's trying to cast, find a woman that could be Wonder Woman type of thing and figure out that could be in the movie. Like, there's not much to it, but besides that. But would you be down for her in Man of Tomorrow, or do you think I don't know? Putting Wonder Woman in the second Superman movie didn't work out too well for the last one.
Ah, I mean that's whatever. I don't care just because I do want to see Wonder Woman again. Um, people shit on Wonder Woman 84 for good reason,
Yeah.
but the first one is still one of my favorite comic movies,
Yeah.
and so I just want to feel that again for the
And
character.
And her appearance in Batman v Superman is actually pretty good. The movie itself, especially the theatrical version, sucks,
Hmm.
but her appearance in it is good. It's one of the highlights of that movie.
Yep.
And I will also say too, my one downside with it is like the last Superman movie. One of my big issues is like you don't get any of the actual like Clark Kent, Superman side characters that are important to his universe. You don't really get those that much. Like Jimmy's kind of in it. Like he has like a few parts, and then like the rest of the planet, Daily Planet people, and then like Paul gets a fucking speech, and that's basically it.
Hmm.
Where then it's also like all of the side characters are the Justice Gang and that type of shit. It's like, do we need more Justice League type characters in this already bloated movie? Because he's James is gonna put in the Justice Gang again and probably Peacemaker,
Right.
So that's my main downside with it. But let us know down below, guys. Just comment away. And then also this is something that I think everyone's kind of already expected, but the Blade movie is rumored to be canceled, but they're going to switch to a Midnight Suns movie with Blade, Black Knight, and more. That's the current rumor going around, but it's probably one of those things that's written on a chalkboard and they can easily just erase it, as soon as they want. But you'd probably be more than down for that.
Yeah, I love Blade. I love Black Knight, so it'd be great.
Yeah.
I just don't know, and I think Nick would be into it too because
Oh,
he's a Black Knight fan, right?
yep. And I mean, he also is like a weird horror fan, so Midnight Suns is all the way in his alley.
Yeah.
I'd be curious with him, like, or I'd be curious about who else would be on the team.
Well, if they go off that last one, it'd be Magic, which would be so dope
Yeah, and I,
if
I
they
mean,
do it right.
I figured if I don't know if they'd get the guy again, but the Werewolf by Night guy would probably be in it. Or wasn't Elsa Bloodstone in that too? Maybe her.
Yeah, she was,
One of those two could be in
and
it.
I think Wolverine was too.
Well, I was talking about the in the Werewolf by Night fucking thing,
Well,
the
yeah,
the
it
movie
was
thing.
them and Man Thing.
Okay. And then lastly, Paramount is now suing Warner Brothers Discovery to disclose all financial records pertaining to the merger details with Netflix so they can try to another hostile takeover. God, Paramount, they're just not that into you. Like it's happened to us all. Just get over it.
Yeah, it's sounding a little messy with this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, knew it would be, but yeah, it's just it does seem kind of weird that like Paramount's like, here's even more money, and Warner Brothers is like, we don't like you.
Right.
So that's a bit odd, but we'll just see where it goes. Who knows?
Who knows?
But let us know down below, guys. Do you know? Do you work for Paramount and you know what's the ins and outs? Do you work for Netflix? Do you know the ins and outs? Do you know if we're getting a secret ninth episode of Stranger Things, like the conspiracy theorists are saying? Just let us know down below, guys.
Give us the scoop.
Yeah. Treat us like your Cold Stone Creamery, which would be so nice right now. Actually, it's wearing off. I'm about ready for the next swing and just hate myself.
Well, guess what, Casey? It's time to talk
Oh,
about comics.
perfect.
So this week, I read Carmen Redclaw #1, Wolverine 14, JSA 15, Batman #5, Batman Green Arrow The Question Arcadia.
I forgot about that one.
You silly fucking goose.
Wasn't that like old?
No.
Oh, I don't remember why I forgot that one then.
Hellboy and the BPRD, Ghost Ships of Labrador. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #6 and Nova Centurion #3.
Nice.
At least I don't think this was old.
Maybe you just said
Did
that
you
was
read
one
it?
that no, that's the one that you were like, I'm excited about this one. Then I was like, oh, I forgot to say, forgot to get that one. That might have been it. So I read Carmen Red Claw issue 1, Godzilla issue 6, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Godzilla issue 2, Nova Centurion issue 3, Wolverine 14, Batman 5, and JSA 15.
Okay. Did you just have one on Michi? Two. The
The
two
two
Godzilla
Godzillas,
book.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ghost Spider #6 by Stephanie Phillips and Von Randall. I think the art's killer. I can actually
Mm-hmm.
show it to you now. I think it's really good stuff. Um, but yeah, Shriek is in this book, and she's kind of the bad guy for the issue. Um, Gwen's identity gets found out by her new bandmate, who doesn't really care. She just wants to play music, which I think is pretty neat. And then Shriek shows up to their first gig as a band, and they all have to fight her. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Then they get merch at the end that they want to sell, and we get a mysterious bad guy hand in the final panel. So we'll see what happens next, but I'm still digging it. I like the art a lot, so I'm gonna give it an 8.
Where's the silk in it though?
Oh, she was well, Cindy's in the band,
Oh, she is. Okay, I didn't know that.
and where does she? There she is.
Ah, okay. Cool.
So yeah,
I love some silk.
I do too, and I like Gwen, so this is like a perfect book.
Yeah. All right. Ooh.
He's gonna throw up on my keyboard.
I know it was like something, like I was feeling good. Now it's affecting the old throat. But
Come on, man, you're the throat goat.
that was my nickname in high school. It's been a while. But so yeah, just something some little pepper came up. But maybe it's just because Godzilla dies and it's making me sad. But Godzilla issue 6 by Tim Seeley and Nicholas is Magic. And yeah, so stuff happens. Godzilla's, getting his ass kicked by the main character kid. Um, Jet Jaguar is saving people. Art's good. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm into it. This isn't like it's not bad, but it's also not that great. Because they're trying to do all this stuff with the characters, and even though it's 6 issues in, I really don't give a shit about the characters that much yet.
Art's killer.
Mm-hmm. Though I don't love the Godzilla design, but that's just me. But yeah, overall, it's fine. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10.
How much do you like the throwback
I
Death of
love
Superman?
I love the Death of Superman cover for this. When I first saw it, I'm like, Jake, that's the one I need. I guess they made like a really 90s version of this one where it's also the holographic cover.
Oh, nice. I didn't see
I
that.
saw people posting that online. Like that's pretty funny.
That might have been an exclusive.
Probably,
All right, Hellboy and the BPRD Ghost Ships of Labrador, number 2 by Mike Mignola and Rob Williams, with art by Lawrence Campbell. I love the art a lot, but this was like a two-part story, and I thought the ending really sucked. Um, yeah, they just find like the harpoon that belonged to the captain of the ghost ship, and then this gal has like a vision, and so they're able to track down where Hellboy is on the ship, and then he just breaks free of the ship, doesn't have to fight anything, and then the story's over.
nice.
So,
Yeah.
super exciting issue.
Art's really good though. I was looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, art's killer, and it's for that reason alone it's getting a 5.
Yeah. All right. So Godzilla or Teenage Mutant Turtles and X's Godzilla. This is by Tim Seeley with Pharaoh Pay on the art.
Both
It,
by Tim Seeley, huh?
yeah, it's not. This one's not near as good. The first issue is a lot of fun. There's gonna be like a lot of fan service. This one's more just building up to the fan service that is coming because you've seen the toys. But yeah, it's more just kind of showing like how King Ghidorah is there and more world building type stuff. And you get some Casey Jones. So, like I said, not the best, not the greatest, but just fine. I'm gonna probably give it probably a 5.5.
All right. Batman Green Arrow The Question Arcadia number 2 by Gabriel Hardman. Again, art is killer in this book. But finally, like all three characters are sort of coming together and realizing, oh, this billion-dollar corporation who's doing this work is probably not a bunch of good guys. Um, I like that the question is just a little more crazy than the other two, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
it's the way he should be.
yeah, the way he should be. Batman and Green Arrow bicker kind of a lot, but not in like an annoying way. It's just they're two big personalities.
Hmm.
And so I like how they interact here. But anyway, yeah, by the end, they all decide that they need to team up and stop this corporation. So really excited for what comes next. I think this book's been really good so far, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Right on. I just remembered something I wanted to talk about on here
Mm-hmm.
because I sent you an Instagram post about it. We didn't. I forgot to mention it. So like in Tamahashi Nations, they do the different like they do a lot of Godzilla figures and anime figures, and like I'll show this one. Looks great, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then like
I like that Guts from Berserk a lot.
yeah, and then like these Ultraman and Ultraman Dragon dude, I forget his name. But then this Superman, that's probably like an $80 figure at least, and it looks that bad.
Yeah, it's not
It's
good.
rough, man.
It's like they went for the super articulate look and
But it's also like they look like they had a mold that was like molding or something. I don't know. It just was not good.
no, not at all.
That's all I wanted to say. I'm just crapping on them.
Okay. I see you got Carmen there. Carmen Wolverine. Oh, Carmen Nova Wolverine. Batman JSA.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good. Okay. Carmen Red Claw, Belly of the Beast by Mike Mignola and Ray Allen of the Miami Heat fame. What'd you think, man?
I actually thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. The some of the artistic choices, like with this baby,
I thought it was funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, that was super funny.
I mean, it's probably what I looked like as a baby. This big head, bulging eyes. But oh man, it was interesting. I might read the next one if, depending. Also, if I remember.
Right. Yeah. I I like the art a lot in some places and in others. I was like, this is just fine. But I do like the dynamic between Carmen and this little lizard guy. And she's just it's a Western. She's fighting monsters. I like that premise, so I'll probably keep going with it.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't bad. Where you at with it?
Uh, Probably a 6.5.
Yeah, I was feeling a 6.
All right. Then we got Nova Centurion, #3 by Jed McKay and Alvaro Lopez and Mateo De La Fonte. I didn't love the art in
No,
this one. Um, like some of it was good, but some of those panels, I just thought uh, the bad guy whose name I'm blanking on,
Ravager
Ravager, didn't look the
or
best,
Ravenous, sorry.
especially here.
Yeah.
Just super smushed and
And
tiny. But
and like here too, I don't really care much for the splash page.
yeah, but the actual like story and how Richard beats him, I thought was pretty cool.
Yep,
So I liked that a lot.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. The art's not great, but what he does is cool. I don't know how I feel like about the ending.
Mhm.
I'm, a little torn on that. See
I
where
didn't
that
like the
goes.
jumping, the time
Yeah,
jumping.
same here. But yeah, I'm into it. I'm excited to see where this book goes, all in all.
Hmm. I'm at a 7.
I'm at an 8. You might be on a 7, but I'm a lot higher. Um, so Wolverine by Salah Ahmed or Wolverine issue 14 by Salah Ahmed and Martin Kokoro on the art. And it's good and it was enjoyable. We get some Silver Sable action, which was kind of ruined by the cover, but
Yeah.
but it's neat. He goes to this town, which it's weird that like they're still finding like new mutants that don't even know who Wolverine is because he's like kind of a famous mutant, and there was a whole island of mutants. You'd think they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Wolverine, hey bud," because it's not like you look you look like Wolverine. Like there's no one else that he looks like,
Hmm.
especially ones with claws coming out of their hands. But and then Silver Sable shows up and she talks to him, and she's got some really good trank darts, which I mean, if I was him, I would probably save for later since that can actually kind of knock him on his butt. He likes to drink, but yeah, it was good. What'd you think though?
I loved it personally. Like we already knew that Kokolo's art was killer on this, but I really like how he draws Wolverine and Silver Sable both. I like their dynamic, and I don't know. It's just nice to see Wolverine kind of go through some emotions for
Yeah,
once, you know?
I
Like
get
I
that.
get that his character's supposed to be a hard ass, but it is nice to see him be human too.
Yeah,
So I like how Ahmed writes him, and yeah, I don't know. I just liked it a lot. It's honestly my pick of the week.
nice man. So also the last page, I'm gonna spoil it because I'm super pumped.
Hmm.
Alpha Flight's showing up.
Yeah,
One of my favorite teams. We
yeah.
got old Puck. It's one of those things though where like they're not popular enough and they're not used enough that's like I'm like, well, what happened last time? Because I think if I remember correctly, I think you were reading it too. Didn't Guardian leave the group and like go away, and
Mm.
but then like I thought Heather wasn't even part of the group anymore, and so they're
It,
not going to explain it. I already know they're not. I know Saladin's not going to explain it. That's not a knock on him, but
yeah.
I'm just like I want to know what's going on with them. I want a Alpha Flight book. Come on.
So I didn't know who this was
Well,
though.
that's Marina, pretty sure.
Okay,
She just looks different. Normally, she looks like Kate McCooch, like in the original run.
gotcha. Okay, should be awesome though.
Yep, I love
It's
some
like
Alpha Flight.
a 9.5 for me.
Yeah, I'll say 9 for me. Somebody's talking on their watch.
Anyway,
It's not me.
Batman #5 by Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez. I thought this was a lot of fun.
Yep, that's the best way to describe it. It's fun.
hmm Bruce goes on a date, and they're some ninjas are trying to kill him,
Yeah,
and he has to, save his date as Bruce Wayne. Some of it was a little silly, like this part with the car going off the road
yeah,
and whatnot, and her just being like, "Oops, I dropped my present." Yeah, I feel like there would be a little more freaking out going on,
yeah.
but yeah, both of them teasing one another about the other thinking that it was a date was very good. I'm interested in what the ninjas are all about here, especially the one lady that can turn into a flock of crows. I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, she looks like a ninja pirate.
She does. And the art's just killer.
Like, believe it or not, Jorge Jimenez is really good at his job.
Yeah. And then Damien messes up because he thinks that Bruce is by himself on this roof, calls him father in front of the date. And so it ends with her saying, "Father."
Which I don't. I think that's a little out of character for Damien. I don't think he's that stupid, but
hmm
you know, teach their own.
It makes for a good cliffhanger, though.
Yep,
So yeah, I loved it. I'm going to give it a 9.
I'm probably at an 8. I liked it. I'm not as blown away at this series as you are, though. Now, lastly, JSA issue 15, or JSA Year 1, Chapter 3, issue 15, by Jeffrey Lemire, with art by Gavin Goodry.
I'll show my lyrics variant for the folks. It's very good.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, we get the a group of magic users, and then Dan Garrett's Beetle all hanging out talking about Spectre. And that was kind of neat seeing all of them. And then we cut back to Jay and Alan Scott and Corrigan all, where they were last time. And Jay also then runs into, oh, what's his name? This dude, the
Johnny Thunder.
Johnny Thunder, yeah. And he shows him his genie, which is not a it's not a euphemism, guys. And then we get more of Casey's favorite ship, the Hippolyta and Adam, and they're, both hunting around, and then Hippolyta's like, is this gonna be is this gonna be like a whole love triangle? Because there's this cat lady with a gun, and Hippolyta's like, I'm picking up what you're putting down, lady. But then they fight, and cat lady doesn't stand a chance,
Nope. She takes one boot to the head and that's it.
which is normally just a fun Saturday night, right? But then it's we get now this is Ditko Captain Atom, correct?
Mm,
Okay, we get that era Captain Atom versus Hour Man and Sandman, which is like, whew, I love those guys, but you don't have a fucking chance.
yeah.
And then Corrigan turns into Spectre, or he's about to, and then Dr. Fate's like, talking to shit.
Or they also find Citizen Steel.
Oh, okay, that's who that was.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so I don't
Or
know.
Commander Steel, whatever he
Yeah,
goes by here.
yeah. Maybe he hasn't got his. He's still just a citizen. He's not a commander yet.
Yeah, could be.
But I really liked it. I've been really liking this. I was surprised by how much I liked the year one. I wasn't sure I was going to, but
It's
yeah,
gotten a little better each issue, I
yeah.
think.
So this is probably my pick of the week. Probably at a 9.5.
Okay. I'm at an 8.5.
Right on, man. All right, so I'll do this really quick. Fantastic Four time. So, like we do this a lot, but different books that you'd recommend to people that are like, oh, I'm not really into comics, but I want to try to pick one up. What's something that you would recommend as a comic book shop owner?
Sure, I do this on a weekly basis. Um, I almost always go with a Batman. No thanks. Just because pretty much everyone likes Batman. Um, so, Court of Owls is a pretty good one to jump into, or even Batman Year One, I think
Hmm.
is a good jumping on point too.
Long
Uh,
Halloween.
Long Halloween, yeah, for sure. And then uh, All Star Superman is another easy go to for me because I feel like if you don't like Superman after reading that, you're just not going to.
Yeah. My one
Um,
thing with also Schmear, because I thought about that one for mine, but it also gets really Grant Morrison-y weird, like with the
sure,
Bizarro stuff, where I'm like, that could turn people off.
sure, yeah, I get that. It's tough when you when you're like us and you've read so
Yeah.
many to think of stuff like that. Um, and then depending on their age, Saga,
Yep.
that one is a pretty good go-to. And I have a lot of people that just want like a mystery or a thriller. And so I always suggest by Kyle Higgins and Rod Reese, Hadrian's Wall,
Okay.
which is just a murder mystery on a space station.
Hmm.
That one always does pretty well too.
So I was thinking about this, and I was thinking like books that you can also, so it's not like the continued story. So like Saga's so there's so fucking much of it. That's my main problem with that one. But I knew I wanted a Brian K. Vaughan book. And I was thinking like, which would be a really good one? And I was thinking Pride of Baghdad,
Mm,
which odds are you'll cry at the end of it, which like might turn you off of comics, but it's really, really good. I'm blanking on who the artist was, but yeah, it's really good. It's loosely, very loosely, like insanely loosely based on a true story. And then I was trying to think of like a Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips book, and I'd probably do that one that you got me. I think it was last year for my birthday. I can't remember the name of it.
they put out so
They
many.
do, and this one's like told in stories. Like there was a it's basically like people being interviewed about this murder that happened, and they're all telling their side of the story, and you're trying to guess basically what happened. Turns out, I'm not gonna spoil it. You almost had me. Um, and then Long Halloween would have probably been my Batman pick, but you were mentioning Batman already, so I'll try to avoid that. I had some. Oh, I think depending on the level of nerd, but if they're like coming from a world of like liking fantasy and that type of stuff, Die is a really good choice.
Almost made my list.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. And then trying to think of a fourth one that would be good. Um,
Denny O'Neill's The Question.
oh, I mean that one wouldn't be too bad, but it's also like you have to be ready for
It's heavy.
heavy gritty stuff.
Yeah.
Um, trying to think of all I can really feel right now is like heat. Um, trying to think what would be a good one, man. Um,
How about a Spider-Man?
that's what I'm trying to think of, but like you and me are not Spider-Man guys.
True, but
Um,
you could go with a classic like
oh,
Spider-Man Blue or something.
well, how about um, like the Daredevil, the really good Born Again?
Oh yeah, yeah, Born Again's
Yeah,
perfect.
because I love Daredevil, and that's someone I'd highly recommend
And
reading.
we're not even big Frank Miller
No, but
guys.
that one is like a Frank Miller masterpiece. Like I think that's better than Batman Year One
Yeah,
because he did some silly stuff with Batman Year One, like making Catwoman a hooker.
true.
So there you go, guys. Do you
Yeah,
have any other recommendations or any of those that you might check out? Oh, I'll also say Sex Criminals, but that one does kind of like maybe it's not as long as I remember, just because it took the release dates were so bad. So maybe it's not that bad, but recommend that to new readers.
all right, guys. And that is the end of our episode. Casey, you made it through the wings. How you feeling?
Not too bad. Like the first two were worse than the last two because I think my mouth was kind of dead by then.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. We'd love to stay and chat, but Casey has to murder my mouth. Phrasing.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Two Worlds Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Worlds Pod, on Twitter at two_worlds_PC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/twoworldspodcast. You can email us with any questions or comments at twoworldspodcast@gmail.com. And if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Two Worlds Podcast on YouTube.